Hello everyone, I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning into my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@Faded Oasis. Today is Maker Monday. I'm building more Legos, this time with a brand new kit. By brand new, I mean it's. I just opened the box. It's been sitting over behind me for well over a month now. Um, it's Rivendell. I bought Rivendell. So, this is Lego Lord of the Rings Rivendell, actually. Do these all share the same thing on the back? Yeah. So that's the whole set right there. There we go. I'm done. No. Comes with 3 different books, just like the Shire did. Book 3 is considerably thicker than the other 2. Mostly because it contains the main building. Book 1 is just the tower. Book 2 is, this wooded area with the gazebo, I guess. And then book 3 is the whole building. I'm going in bag order, though, because I spent a little time today sorting the bags. Just like most Lego builds, or the ones that I've done, the bags are thrown into the box in seemingly no order. I'm sure it's a specific order that the factory determines is correct by just like throw them all in there. I mean, it was weird because I emptied out about half the box and I'm like, this is not all the bags. And then I realized that there was another box in the box. So I have this giant box here. This has all of the bags in it. I fit them all in here, and they're all in order. If I open this, actually, I taped it shut. If I open up the top here, it starts with bag 2, because I got bag 1 here already. If you want to quickly guess how many bags of pieces are in the Lego Rivendell set, I'll give you a hint. There are 6,167 pieces, and there are 3 books. Hey, Destiny. I know Bad Many Games is like your 3rd Lego set you've seen in a month. It shouldn't have been. It took me 5 streams to build the Shire. So that would have been 5 weeks, but I missed a week, so 6 weeks. I'm starting this one today. There was the Lego set from Smeagol and Deagle. That was one stream that was 2 months ago or so. But I do like me some Legos. Actually, there were the Easter sets. Were those before Smeagol and Deagle? I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah, it's Rivendell. Let me make sure I'm on the right everything here. Oh, I do still have my side camera. Whoa. So that's good. You've lost track of time. Hey, you graduated from college during that time. It's fine to lose track of time. You were busy studying, and that's important. Alright, I'm gonna open bag 1. Actually, before I do that, let's go through the beginning of the book here, because I saw it has some special things. Yeah. Sustainable. Not one of the bags in this kit was made out of paper. Everything is plastic. And I really, really wish they start doing paper stuff. Sign up for stuff. Welcome to Rivendell. I'm going to zoom in on this. 20 years after the release of The Return of the King, in which Rivendell was not featured, the spectacular The Lord of the Rings trilogy remains one of the most significant works of movie art of our time. Oh, right. This was the first Lord of the Rings set, wasn't it? I don't remember. How can you possibly choose a favorite scene or moment? It's It's the one where Sam talks about potatoes. That's that one. No, that's not it. In the darkest of times, Rivendell, the majestic home of the elves, is a tranquil, flourishing haven of healing, hope, calm resolve, and unification. In a pivotal meeting here, representatives of the peoples of Middle-earth forged the Fellowship of the Ring to destroy the One Ring to rule them all. And then we've got this beautiful screenshot of the movie. We've got people who have worked on this set. The Fellowship of Lego Designers. Okay. As part of a fellowship of model, element, and graphic designers from around the world, we embarked on a journey to capture the magic of this place. Using soundstage blueprints from the movies as a reference, we took some artistic liberties to combine our favorite features. This 6,000 Lego brick recreation of the iconic Imladris, the last homely house east of the sea, is a detailed slice of Rivendell in Lego minifigure scale, full of memorable story moments and beloved characters. Destiny had a job interview today. Good luck. Hope everything went well, and hope they call back soon. And I hope that the process for you is not as long and drawn out as I've heard hiring processes can be lately. Classic scenes from Lego Lord of the Rings. Oh right, they made a whole lot of small sets at the same time. A whole lot of them. I'm not going to go over those. The Tower. During his stay at Rivendell, Bilbo completes his book There and Back Again at his desk in the tower. A secret hiding place at the tower's base is just big enough to conceal a fugitive or keep the One Ring away from prying eyes. What does this say down here? Frodo features dual molded legs to show his bare feet, a signature trait of hobbits of the Shire. Oh right, the two color legs was new for this, I think. He also bears the One Ring, brought to Rivendell for the council to decide its fate. And Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo features a new two-sided head decoration. Wow, this was a while ago. They've been doing these things a while. Including the frightening face he briefly reveals as he tries to take the ring from Frodo. His interviews are today and tomorrow, then by Thursday, Friday, they'll let us know. Well, good luck. I've heard hiring processes can be like 5 or 6 rounds, but maybe that's just for, I think I was hearing that about IT for in the US. Although that might not have just been in the US. Page fit. Is that on screen perfectly? That is on screen perfectly. There we go. Alright. Oh, and then this does something that the other kits haven't done. Where it shows you, hey, bags 1 through 5 are for this piece. Or this thing. Bags 6 through 8 are for this. 9 through 11 are for this. Here we go. Alright, open bags 1 and 2. Uh-oh. I only pulled bag 1. Give me a sec. I'm gonna mute anyway to open the bags. Yeah, let me get bag 2. Ah, bag 2 is small. Alright, you want some crinkly bag ASMR? I'm gonna open this one up unmuted. If you don't want to hear this, mute, and I'll move the bag off screen when I'm done. Alright, done with the crinkly bag ASMR. Okay, so question 1. How many rings are in this kit? Why did the music stop already? What the heck? I noticed one of the rings is in this piece here. Shouldn't be there. There we go. We got one here. One here. And one here. And there might be more. This comes with at least 3 rings, which means I now have 9 rings. Alright, I'm gonna separate some of these. Here's Frodo's head. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, also, we have a small box. We didn't have one of these since... I forget what's that. Bowser? We have a whole lot of capes. So, I'm gonna set these aside. Oh, and in answer to the question about how... we also had stickers. The question about how many bags were in the box. If you guessed, including the unnumbered bag here that just has the large plates, if you guessed 50 bags, you're right. This set has 50 bags. Which is too many. Or not enough. I'll tell you when I'm finished and can determine. Have you heard any of Mario Kart World's new soundtrack? Yeah, it sounds real nice. I watched one person play it for like 6 hours. I am very interested in playing it when there are other games on that console. Then we shove a ring on his hand. There we go. Actually, Frodo should be scared here. There we go. Alright, let's start building. A very quick sort, nothing too intense, just to get some similar pieces out of the way. We got 3 arches here. Alright, go that way. So we need one of these, 2x12s, and one of these 2x10 bricks. Launch lineup of 5 games: Deltarune, Cyberpunk, Mario Kart World, Welcome Tour, and Split Fiction. Only 2 of those are actually, like, exclusives, though. Deltarune's out on Steam, PS5, Xbox, like, it's on everything. Cyberpunk's been out, and Split Fiction's been out. And Welcome Tour is a $10 tech demo that should have been free. So, maybe when there's anything else, but honestly, I'm not, with how expensive it is, I'm not gonna hold my breath for it anytime soon. I do want to play it. Mario Kart does look nice, but I'm fine for now. Okay, so rotate like that. We need 2 of these. Deltarune crash theme on release. Yeah, new popular games do end up doing that sometime, and Deltarune I would absolutely assume. Especially when so many people have been waiting for it for so long, and the Deltarune Undertale fan base is, let's say, enthusiastic. Yeah, new big releases do tend to crash Steam, because it's just everyone trying to access the site all at once, and websites can only support certain numbers of connections before going down. They could spend a whole lot of money to beef up their servers for a launch title, but I mean, if it's only going to be down for a few minutes, is it really worth the money? Because that would cost a lot of money for, you know. I mean, they had like pre-purchases up for it, so people didn't all have to bombard the site in the same 10-minute span, but they did. Alright. We got one of these risers. This round one. Oh, we need 2 of these round ones. Is that a clear piece or a teal piece? Or is that one of these green pieces? One of those green pieces, okay. Oh yeah, the Undertale and Deltarune games are fantastic, I'm absolutely sure. Okay, so we're stacking 2 of these on the back here. And this goes on the front. Like, there's a reason that their fan base is so enthusiastic. It's well deserved. I should switch cameras here. Alright, so now we're expanding further. This is the 4x8, not the 4x6. Okay. And one of these. Wait. So the gray piece doesn't connect, it's just tan piece? Alright, that's a little weird, but sure. Oh, this isn't even the end of Deltarune? I thought that was it. I thought that's why they released chapters 3 and 4 at the same time. Also, to be completely fair, I wouldn't hold my breath for a 2026 release. That's real soon, and like, it's very likely that games get pushed out. Seven chapters total, okay. Well, the story shouldn't be just beginning if Chapter 4 was released. The story should be more than halfway finished. Is it just 10 pieces of this? It is, okay. So we've got, we'll start with this one back here. All the way in the corner. Should be moving these forward. Okay, so we've got a nice floor here, but with the 2 pips on the side here at different levels. Chapters 3 and 4 develop on a really big plot point and mystery, which will be expanded even further upon the next chapter. Yeah, that's kind of how stories work. You start in the first chapter, and then you expand in the next chapters until you finish in the last chapter. Like, that's literally just storytelling. But, like, by now, this should be the middle chapters of the... Chapter 4 should be the middle chapter of the story, because it is precisely the middle. Unless they're gonna pull, like, I guess it'd be not quite a Half-Life thing where they say, well, you know, Chapter 7's gonna be a giant chapter, you know, as big as all of the others combined, and at that point, why is that not chapters 7 through 12? Okay, now is when we get the 4x6 and a 4x8. Okay. We get the black 2x8, 4x6, and a green 1x2. Like that, and then this clips on here. More floors. Alright, nice big floor throughout the whole thing. Now we're building a tall stack. So, one of these green pieces here. Go up. Then we take the brick side piece. And we hide the flat side, showing the brick side on the back. Although this might be covered up later. Then a 1x2. Then another riser. And another brick. And another plate. And keep going. Where's that last gray brick? It's over here. I don't know why it got all the way over there. Alright, so we got a nice brick pattern on the back here. I bet that's going to be covered up. this goes here. We take a dark gray 6x2 on the front, and then a tile on the bottom. Alright, 2 of these corner cut pieces, 1 of these bricks, 1 2x4, and 1 of these. I'm not entirely sure what we're building here. It was like this, and these like this to make like a triangle gap there. Okay, so we got like that shape. And this goes here, so we're... Wait. Oh, it goes underneath. So why do we have a triangle gap? What is that for? I don't understand. Why have that? Whatever. Hey, Creeper Boy, how are you? Apparently, saying, "Hey, Creeper Boy," alerted my stupid listening device. And it started talking to me a lot. I should unplug that thing. Plate and studs, maybe? Yeah, I'm just wondering why this wasn't just like a 2x4. Maybe something's gonna go on the bottom, but I thought that we were building the base structure here. Yeah, saying "Hey, Creeper Boy" sounded like a tech company beginning with G. I don't know. Doesn't sound like it to me, but the stupid machine over there thought so and started talking a bunch. Alright, now, why didn't we have this before? Whatever. We're putting out a whole bunch of... Oh, wait, we need this here, and then a bunch of these half tiles. Studs and the plates from the Snot Technic? I have no idea what that is. The big one that supposedly does search stuff, but now doesn't know how to do it well. Or is purposefully doing it wrong because it means you'll spend more time looking at their advertisements. Studs on the side and light gray plate. Okay. I mean... Oh, right, that's why. Like, that's flat on the bottom here. So there's really no reason I can see why these 2 pieces shouldn't just be... These 2 up top here shouldn't just be like a 2x4 like this one. So it has to be that something's gonna intercept it with it on the bottom. Destiny, I'm not sure that description narrows it down. Although, no, Yahoo doesn't have stupid AI, do they? I don't know. Studs would be in the plate otherwise. Oh, I see what you're saying. If this were just a 2x4, there'd be studs here, and we couldn't plug them into anything here. Thank you. That makes sense. Yeah, there are browser plugins that you can have to add stuff to the URL that turns off terrible AI from searches. Or you can just not use that search engine anymore. Alright, now we're loading this up with half plates, half tiles. I got fed up with big companies' terrible search results, so I switched to DuckDuckGo like probably 3 years ago now. I don't know. No, probably 2 years ago. I should really get rid of companies' listening device, though. Good at image recognition? Maybe. I mean, I guess if you say so. I don't really do image recognition stuff, so... I only use it because it's hard to switch everything I have away from it. I don't have a secondary email account. Everything is... Well, no, I do have a secondary email account. I don't have one with another company. So, all of my accounts... no... Nah, whatever. I would have to go to literally every account on every service and say, hey, my email address has changed. And a lot of those are probably don't let you change your email address because it's your login name. So I'd basically have to make new accounts for everything or something. Wait until you curse at it and start suggesting things about those cursed words. Oh, yeah. We're adding flowers right now? It seems early to add flower details, but sure. I don't even know what this is yet. One of these and one of these. Alright, so first flower goes there. Yes. I'm gonna ramp down. And then another flower. And then leaf. And then another flower. That's the magic about building Lego. You get curious as to why something gets added. Yeah. I didn't think I'd be curious about that this early in a build. I'm still in bag 1. Well, 1 and 2 technically. Okay, so we need one of these. I'm gonna do this back here. One of these. One of these. One of these. Ramp, tall ramp, wide ramp. So there's going to be at least one frog? Maybe. I don't know. There might be a frog in the Rivendell kit. Is there like a lake? There's a river that there's a bridge. So there might be a frog there. I don't know. Could be. Alright, so I assembled my pieces. Where are we putting them? One of the things I liked about the Shire build is it highlighted where the new pieces were, so you don't have to play spot the difference. And then down here, yeah. Just put these ramps on top of flowers, alright. Alright, we get this ramp, or cut piece, this ramp, a 2x1, 1x1 block, a 2x4, and wide ramp. Alright, block goes on 1x2, and then long ramp goes next to it. And then some other pieces go on it. And then one more piece goes on that. Viola. This whole thing goes here. It just sets there. It doesn't snap into anything. Did I miss a step? I did not. It just sits there. Oh, and then ramp, 1x2, a block, and wide slanted ramp. So from here we add green, then the brown 2x2, then the ramp this way, and then we have this angled ramp which goes here. Alright. 1x4. Oh, here's the double ramp and the two 3x3s. This goes here facing this way, and the 3x3 goes next to it, and the 1x4 next to that. The other 3x3 goes in the front here. Yes. Alright, we get one of our ramps, or our arches. This large, I don't know what that is called. This goes on it. And two of these. These get stacked on top of each other back here. This goes here. This goes here. That look right? That looks right. More plants. Six flowers, one leaf, two arches. So these both go coming out from here, like that. And we've got back in the corner here. The front corner here. Up on the ramp. This little corner here. The leaf goes on. There should be a ramp here. When did that get added? It's there. It's there. I guess I missed it here. So this goes on here. And then one more flower on this one. Okay, so I'm definitely missing something because I have a 2x1 and they don't give those as bonus pieces. And I've got these. Unless there's just like a lot of spare parts. I expect 2 of these rings and these small pieces to be spare. That's fine. But what did I miss? There's a whole ass 1x4 here. Yeah, I missed it. Okay. So it goes here. Okay, then I missed this one. Oh, I did this whole section wrong. Oh, god damn it. Cool. And then, yeah, the green piece goes down there. That's fun. Okay, so this whole thing. Let's take off the arches. This is going to make way more sense once I build this properly. Okay. So we take both of these and we put this here. Connect them together. And we have this here. And then this goes here. But these are next to each other. There's not a weird gap in there that I don't ignore for no reason. Then we wait a while. Okay, we add this ramp here and this 2x1 here. Did I build this properly? Wait, no, it's this. Yeah, so that's why when I was saying about this just sliding in and not connecting to anything, that was wrong. So this goes like this, and this actually does connect the two. Okay. So that's where we are now. Add in this here, 3x3, the ramp, the 3x3 here, the stack of these, one of these arches, this thing here, plants. This plant goes in the corner back here. Add these two arches here. Okay. And now we're left over with 4 single pip pieces. That's fine. Alright, so now we open bags 3 and 4. And I'm going to mute for this one again. Okay, so they're not just using the small numbered bags in place of bags within bags, because bag 3 had a bag in it. This entire thing is already built, which this looks like it should be at least 4 Legos, but they gave me 2 of them, so that's weird. Alright, we get to build another, we get to build a Sam here. With a frying pan? Wait, did Bilbo not have a cape of some sort? Son of a... Wow. Step 0 I missed stuff. I'm bad at building Lego. Alright. Frodo has the dark green cape. And it has a weird fold thing in it. Because there are 2 holes on the top, and you kind of layer them over each other. Get your hair on straight. There we go. It looks better. Alright. Skip ahead. Because now we're on Sam. We got a torso. We got some feet. We got a head. And we got hair. And we got a blue cape. I guess I can show off what I'm doing here. Let's do do this. Alright, so we've got a torso here. The cape has 2 holes, well, 3 holes in it, but there's a cut between the 2 holes. You layer one over the other, then put both of those, put the neck through the 2 big holes. That way the cape has like a point at the back and folds down. Otherwise it would fold straight out because it's quite stiff. Sam has 2 faces. We're gonna be the stern, angry face. There we go. Add feet. Hair. And a pan. There it is. It's a wider pan than I thought. On Sam. Alright, so we immediately start with our arches. We need a 2x6. I want to pay more attention to the directions here. There we go. One by 2 and a 1 by 1. That goes all the way in the back corner here. I think this, either we're connecting something to it or it's just like to show some rocks have chipped off or something. I don't know. Okay, now we're doing a tile thing in the middle, but also some other pieces as well. Sure. So both of those. None of the other tiles are in here. I do need a pit. Oh, everything else is going to be in this one. Okay. So for the blue 2x1 tiles, four of the curved corners. Two brown 2x1s, two green 2x1s, four green 1x1s, and the gray 1x1 pit. Alright, so right in the middle of everything, I guess two from the back along this line here. It was a corner piece, and we build everything off of that. otherwise from that, we have a 2x2 that goes here. Yeah. Single gray pip that goes next to it. And brown here. And it's like over here. Sure. Alright, now we get a gray L piece. One by two. And two 2x2 plates. Tiles. Which are with the big pieces for some reason. Alright, so the tiles go here to complete the steps, or to continue them. And over here, L goes on here. Like that. Two tall gray pieces, absolutely. Add some pillars. Front here. And, like, here. That seems right. This one here? Yeah, it seems right. It's back there somewhere. We need 4 ferns. The fern element is a new design introduced in 2023. It's seen here for the first time, and there are 34 in this model. Well, I hope I like them. We need one of the brick 1x2s. One of the, I'm gonna call it fence posts. I don't know. 1x2s. We need, it's probably over here, yep. Cut corner L. And an arch. Okay, so next to this pillar we have the rounded fence posts. Then we have brick facing front. But that should be here. Wait. That should be here. I put this fence post, or this tall post, in the wrong spot. It should be there. And we have this corner cut L, which goes over here. Yeah, that looks right. Arch, which goes along the back of them. How many? Sorry, we don't need long arch that's 8 pieces or 8 pips long. We need small arch that's 6 pips long. There we go. Then these just go like rotate it this way so I can tell what I'm doing. There. Facing kind of like forward-ish. Like there, facing forward-ish. And then these two get stacked. This goes here. Oops. Can't see what I'm doing. I guess like that. Going from later instructions with more precise explanations as to what you're supposed to do to an older kit is a little weird. I'm second guessing myself all over the place. Alright, we have multiple of these ramps. Kind of staggered there. And then another one going out this way. They're sitting on those ferns to hold them there, which is great. Where does this go? Goes on top of the other one. And then we've got our long brick piece facing out. Oh, here it is. Wasn't sure where this piece was. There's only one of them. And then one little flower. Okay, so now we're working back here. Stack these on top of each other and put them along the back, I assume. I put them here. That seems right. That goes there, and then this goes here with a ramp down to hold that fern in place. Perfect. Alright, long black 2x8 and 4 2x3s. There we go. Two of these diagonals. I don't... Offset 1x4, diagonal 1x4s. These go around here. Wait, why is that knocking nothing down? There we go. Make sure everything's in. Everything seems in. It's wild that they just had us fill these in with no explanation. Alright, stacking some pieces. Need 6 diagonals. We're doing this twice. Alright, 2 more of these tall gray pieces. Oh, we need a whole bunch of pieces here. 1 of these dark gray half tiles. 2 dark gray 3x1 tiles. Out here. Dump this out in here so I can spread it out better. Here it is. 2 gray triangles. Over here, triangle tiles. Two gray L's. 2 gray 2x2s. 2 tile L's. Tile diagonals. 4 gray tiles, which were over here. And 4 1x4. Sorry, 2 1x4 tiles. Alright, whole heap of pieces here. Start with our tall piece here. Let's start at the back. Here. We have our L at the back here. 2x2. Tile here covering a hole. And then a tile diagonal. Front of the those both tiles, we've got our dark gray and that diagonal L. We've got a 1x4 that's leaving gaps here and here. On the other side is not leaving gaps. It's symmetrical on the other side. That's the wrong way. There we go. All right, big old stack of pieces. We need 6 gray 2x2s. And then we need dark gray 2x2 brick and 2x2 rounded edge tile, then brick and tile, and do that twice. So these go on this side of the pillars. This goes I have no idea where this goes. I mean, I see it. It's right there. I have no idea how many places, how far that is from our center area here. Is it like supposed to be lined up with the center, but just over here somewhere? How far? Or is it supposed to be like up here? That actually looks right. It's the right height. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put it there. And we'll say that that makes sense for now. Until 18 steps from now when I have to tear everything apart. Nope, that looks right. Alright, so we need an L plate. Here it is. One of these and a brick. Okay, so that puts both of these at exactly the same height. And then the brick goes on the other side. Brick facing the front of the build. Plants. We got one of these. And we got one of these. I haven't seen one of these before. This hidey hole for Samwise Gamgee was one of the final features added to the model. I'm unsure which hidey hole you're talking about. Is it just like in here? Okay. I'll see you later when you tell me where to put Sam. Okay. So we take this. Add 3 dark leaves to the ends of it, facing out. There we go. Then we add a flower on top here and on the 2 small branches. And then this gets shoved. Oh wait, we also need step 4. The white like plug piece goes there. And then this goes in all of it. Like that. Oh, I see. That hole there, which gets hidden by that. Am I supposed to be able to lift this whole thing up? It's hitting something. Hold on. It's hitting the fern, which makes me think that the fern is not supposed to be... Okay, there we go. Almost. Nope. There we go. So now that opens up and Sam can hide in there, I guess, is what they're telling me. Maybe if he doesn't have the frying pan. Kinda. I'm gonna skip ahead, see if there's tells me to put Sam in there. No, they don't demonstrate it at all, do they? There's open bag 5. So yeah, they don't demonstrate it at all how Sam is supposed to be in there. But it does say Sam's hidey hole. Okay. Also, I had to turn these ferns quite a bit to make it not collide with this. So, if I turn these back, this is how I had them. That definitely just runs right into that. But hey, we'll see. Alright, now we're taking whatever this tower is and building it taller. Two of these, one brick, two 1x2s, one of these upside down ramps, one of these green pieces. Alright, take this, put our brick on it, then a 1x2, and this, then green brick, and gray brick, then upside down ramp. Great. Add more tiles to the front, absolutely. Alright. We get tall tan piece, tan 2x1, tan upside down double ramp, green 2x1, green 1x1 block with a plus, and gray circular stud, which goes right on the 2x1. This goes this way. This whole thing goes this gray piece facing this way, on like that. All right. Got one L block and two upside down ramps. L block goes around the front here. And then our two upside down ramps stick out from here. Now we're building something else. Set that aside. Alright, step 44 done. Okay. Tall block. And 2x2. Alright, we got a weird pillar. Oh, and then we're adding a candelabra to the front, so we need a whole lot of these gold pieces. We need 2 flames. Three gold pips. 1 gold cone. 2 gold tiles with center pip. 1 gold rod. 2 white connectors. So we take this and we put 2 pips on the bottom, and then 1 pip on the top, and then turn it upside down. Alright. I think I like these as candles way better than the pins that were in the Shire kit. Alright, and then this just goes right on here. And it's not likely to fall over. Why does it say 2x? Ah, I gotta do the whole thing again, alright. Get all these pips on here. And then candles. And fire. There we go, 2x. These have to go on either side of our staircase here, facing away, but 1 step back. So you can see the white tile. We're not done building pillars. Alright, this one goes sideways, block behind it, and then we get our tall piece, and then a block and a 1x1 plate. Then we get this facing. I built this wrong already. Keep dropping pieces. Luckily, they're hitting my office organizer below me, below the desk here. Just landing among the staples and paper clips, instead of tumbling to the floor where they'll end up behind my computer or something and I'll never see it again. And this goes here. This goes here. Yes, leave a gap right there. Yeah, that looks decent. Now we finally use our long brown piece. This is 2, 4, 6, 16 by 2. We also need long arch, tan long arch, 1 by 2, 2 by 2, and 1 by 6. Right. Oh, that's why we left the one corner off of this back here, because the long arch tan edition goes across there. Where does this 2 by 2 go? It goes in the front here. Alright. Now we get to make some extra decoration patterns. And 2 of these weirdly curved, the 1x1 base that flanges out to a 2x1 tile top, but with the pip at the center. I don't need these. I need those. I need these. Alright, so we put a tile on top of here. And then a pip. And a block. And a pip. Do it again. And these go on either side here. Now we get our tall pieces. Rotate this around so I can see. These go here. Yes. Alright, we've got some Probably just like lanterns to light. Or something. I don't know. Some sort of column decoration. Oh no, we're putting stuff on them. I don't know why I didn't have us just build these and then add them as a whole. Instead of having to do this. Oops. Bag 5. I've got all these pieces. I guess these are all small pieces, so that makes sense that they'd all be left over. Alright. How big is bag 5? Bag 5's pretty big. I'm gonna call it a stream there. Because it's almost 7:40. I got an early day of work ahead of me tomorrow. Unfortunately. So this is where we're going to leave it. We've got most of this section built. We got a Sam and a Frodo. We got a whole bunch of extra pieces that are going in my extra piece bin. That's going to do it today. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. I will be building more Lego Lord of the Rings Rivendell pretty much every Monday from now until it's done, except for the last Monday of June, because I will be away. That's on my calendar, which you can see linked in the Twitch About Me, or if you scroll down, there's a widget that has the Google Calendar, and there's a link to it. It's in my YouTube description of this video, and it's on my Mastodon, kind.social/@fadedoasis in the pinned post there. Coming up on stream, tomorrow I'm playing more Blueprints on bonus streams. Bonus streams are basically just every day I don't normally stream, so Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and it's always Blueprints. Although this coming Saturday, I gotta figure out how much I'm gonna do, because I have another project that needs to get done before I go on vacation. But yeah, Blueprints tomorrow at about 5:30. It's a bonus stream, so time's not really set in stone, but I try to keep around the right time. Dungeons of Hinterberg on Wednesday. We are getting close to finishing that. I've got just a few more dungeons to go. We're not going to finish it this week, but we're getting closer. More Blueprints on Thursday, like I said. On Friday, I'm playing Duck Detective: The Ghost of Glamping. I very much liked the first Duck Detective game, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this one is. Then on Sunday, we're going to do a... did I correct that? I didn't correct that. I need to go fix my weekly calendar thing. We're doing more Minecraft, teaching Heller and Molly how to play. We're going to be starting at 3 p.m., which is not the 6 p.m. that the calendar currently says, so I'm going to go fix that right now. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. If you have any suggestions for things I can do to make my stream better, games you want to see me play, things you want to see me build, let me know, either in YouTube or Twitch chat or in the YouTube comments. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. If you want to help me out the most, do all the free things. Hit subscribe on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Twitch. Those are the free ones that just they add me to your list of followers or subscriptions, so that when you go to your YouTube subscriptions, my videos show up there. They help out in the algorithm nonsense leave comments, like videos, etc., etc., etc. Thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good one.